Election of a Member of Parliament for Finchley and Golders Green on Thursday the 7th of May 2015. I, Hugh Rayner, being the returning officer at the above election, do hereby give notice that the number of votes recorded for each candidate at the said election is as follows. Davies Jonathan, Liberal Democrat, 1,662. Freer Mike, Conservative, 25,835. King Richard, UKIP, 1,732. Stackman Sarah, Labour, 20,173. Adele Green, 1,357. And I therefore declare Mike Freer duly elected. Yeah! Voting for more than one candidate, 35. Writing or marked by which a voter could be identified, 1. Unmarked or void for uncertainty, 97.
Mr. Returning Officer, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to thank both you and all of the counting staff for the work tonight. It's nice to finish several hours earlier than the last time. I'd also like to thank all of the counting teams, of course, who do the grinding job downstairs to actually get the votes counted, which allows us candidates to bring the conclusion of the election. But I wanted to also say a few thank yous. I don't want to make a long speech, but I did want to thank my most wonderful team of volunteers who have done the most amazing job at handling this victory and seeing me re-elected as the local Member of Parliament. I'm enormously grateful to all of my volunteers. I also want to make a special thank you, not just to Rachel Shawcross, my most amazing agent, but I also want to thank my husband, Angela Troller, for the work and support that he's given me over the last few weeks. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the people of Finchley and Golders Green for the trust that they have placed in me once again. I'm genuinely humbled and proud that I can continue to serve this local area that I've come to love and name as my home. And from tomorrow, we get started doing what we've been doing for the last 5 years, which is working hard and getting things done. Thank you.
I'd like to echo Mike's thanks to the returning officer, to all the counting officers, and everyone who's worked so hard to make this election run smoothly. I want to thank my husband, my family, my agent David Robinson, my incredible team of volunteers, and the best organiser any candidate could possibly want, Becca Lyon. A word too about my abuelo, my grandfather Solomon Saruya, who died just a few weeks ago, but who was my inspiration, and I know would have been very proud of what we've achieved tonight. This is not the speech I wanted to give. Nationally, we're disappointed. We fought for what we believe in, a government that believes in community, that recognises that growing inequality is our greatest challenge, and that acts to make sure that a rising tide lifts all boats once again. And this morning it looks like we won't get that government. But politics isn't something that just happens every 5 years. It happens every day. And we will carry on fighting for the politics that reflects those values. And I'm incredibly proud of our campaign. Because despite the result, let's not go home and think that nothing has changed. Something big has changed. When the council cut respite care at Mapledown School, one mum, Christine Canafan, didn't just say, what can one person do? She joined hands with other parents and campaigned to win that back. And individuals have come together, stood side by side to protect our public services, from NHS walk-in centres to Mosswold Nursery. And in so doing, they reaffirmed that we are never just individuals, we are a community. We have shown that we don't just want to pass on to the next generation the things which we own, but we want to pass on the things which we share. The libraries, the walk-in centres, the environment and our human rights. And so next time someone goes to that nursery or that library, they will know that it is there because they fought for it. And looking at the results right across the country, I know that more than ever we'll need that spirit to defend our public services and our NHS. Because we in the Labour Party believe in something bigger than ourselves. That sense of social justice, solidarity, and what in Judaism we call tikkun olam, making the world a better place. Something certainly has changed here. It's been the privilege of my life to be a part of it, and I know that in the weeks, months and years to come, we will continue to build on that.
Asked to speak after Sarah because I would echo what she said to thank the people who organised this, my agent Andrew Newby and my wonderful team of volunteers. And for the Green Party, just as what Sarah said now, it isn't just about election nights, it's about what we do every day of every year for our community. And the campaigns we've been running coming up to the election haven't just been to get votes, but we will keep campaigning. Not just for the environment, which nobody seems to mention, but for society as well. I'm particularly worried about the people around Red Cross Shopping Centre who are having their social housing demolished with nowhere to go. They've had compulsory purchase orders served on them, and I've been campaigning on that from yesterday. I'll be working with them. It's not just about the election. We do have to fight the poverty that's been caused by austerity, the social housing that's being lost. I love this community, I've lived here since 1979, and like Sarah, I will keep fighting for it.
We would like first to congratulate Mike on his re-election, and to note that through most of the hustings he was defending the record of a coalition government. I join with the other candidates in thanking the returning officer and his staff and the staff of the camp and the polling stations for delivering us a result before breakfast. Also to thank the police for keeping the count and polling stations safe. I also want to thank Diana Iwi, my agent, and the Finchley and Golders Green and Barnet Liberal Democrat teams for their help and support throughout this campaign. It would be idle to pretend this isn't a disappointing result, but the Liberal Democrats will carry on fighting for a fairer society, a stronger economy, and both locally and nationally will be back.
I would like to thank the Mayor and the Returning Officer and the police for organising a wonderful count here today. In particular, though, I'd like to thank the UKIP team that have helped me and our campaign. What an amazing team of volunteers who have given their time and their money to support this campaign. We've had 13 fabulous hustings here in Finchley and Golders Green, which started off with the usual mistrust and hostility towards us in UKIP. But I think everyone would agree has ended in much greater understanding, if not necessarily in outright friendship. UKIP are here to stay, and we are now the third party in this country. The vote share for UKIP today, which may not have been, we came third ourselves here, but the vote share across the country has been huge for UKIP. It may not be represented in number of MPs, but it's certainly represented in the votes of the people of this country. There will be much soul-searching over the coming days about this result, and it's almost inevitable that a minority government will be in place in the next few days. But if the first past the post system that we currently have in this country can only for the second time in a row return a minority government, then we really must look towards a proportional representation system so that the wishes of the people of this country are properly and fairly represented. I would again like to say thank you to everybody for such a great campaign. It really has been very friendly and done in all in the best possible way. UKIP are here to stay. We are now the third party, and we will continue to believe in Britain. Thank you very much.
Business, but I would like to invite any candidates who are still here to join me for a non-alcoholic drink in the boardroom on the second floor. Thank you very much indeed.